Hello. Here we have a Shaolin monk doing some impressive acrobatics, and as impressive as his flips may be, the real marvel is his ability to fall from this height without injury. Now, why is he able to do this? Because we all understand the repercussions of crashing against a canvas from a high altitude. Why is this monk able to do so? Is it Qigong or something? Well, no. The technique he is using is known amongst many martial artists as break falling. Judokas and jiu-jitsu practitioners, alongside many other disciplines like karate, have a strong emphasis on drilling break falling. Notice how on impact his head does not hit concrete. It could have been bad if it did, especially as our occipital lobe, cerebellum, and brainstem are right there. Softer portions of the skull that simply do not have the same protection, thickness, and density as the forehead and skull crown. Since the brainstem regulates almost all the daily activities of our body, injury to this region could result in disruptions in breathing and heart rate. It's no wonder strikes to the back of the head are banned. It's a less protected area with high repercussions. But back to the monk. Why is his head not whipping back? The philosophy of the technique is to disperse the impact throughout your body. Notice how his arms are spread out, palms slapping the floor. This method is to be relaxed and let the shock flow through as much of the body as possible except for your head. Now, if this force was delivered to a single point, it could dramatically increase the likelihood of injury, but that was simply not the case. He landed like a loaf of bread against the concrete, which reduced the load his neck muscles would have had to take. That brings us to the second point: strong neck muscles. Drilling these techniques from lower heights gets you used to dispersing impact throughout your body opposed to a single point, and as you do it, you'll find many judokas have strong necks, mitigating the rest of the force with their neck muscles. Here though, in this last segment, it was cutting it close. He did not jump from a high height, but instead fell backwards without his hands spreading out. If he had no breakfall technique at all, this could have been very bad, but notice how in the last moment he spread his arms out just a bit, pulls his shoulder blades back, and extends his head forward. This, in last moment, minimized the impact his neck muscles would have had to take, but for this show there was still attacks. His head did make slight contact, and he may have actually received an injury despite putting on a good front. Now, if you want to practice this, you need mats, and you should start by falling back from a seated position. Then, when you are comfortable, a crouching position, going higher and higher as you get more relaxed, more comfortable, stronger overall with the technique. Eventually, you can jump back and receive little threat from the fall. This technique has saved lives. Learning how to properly fall, especially in the real world where there's concrete, it could completely change the outcome. There's a reason why a lot of schools have such a strong emphasis on this technique. Thank you, monk, for this lesson. If you like more from me, please subscribe. That's definitely great for the channel. Smash that like button if you enjoyed. It's good karma. And until next time, peace.